Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. It is the second week of August right now and I'm starting my fall garden. So right now we have a heat advisory going on and every day is around like mid 90s and it's like scorching. And I'm here in the shade of my pergola and I'm going to start my seeding in a tray because it is like really hot outside. And I do not want to direct any seed in the ground yet because it might get torched and get killed with this heat wave we're going on right now. I live in Northern Virginia and our frost day is roughly around mid-October. So today I want to share with you guys a list of fall crops that you can start sowing and plant into your garden so that it can survive the first frost. The first on the list I want to share with you guys is spinach. And spinach is a pretty cold hardy. It sometimes survives the frost and some freeze and then it will recover once the sun comes out. And the harvest date for spinach is around like 35 days to 40 days. So it's depending on what variety you guys get. And the second crop on the list I want to share is kale. Kale is very hardy and they love the cold. For this season I'm planting some Russian red and white kale. And the mature date to harvest this is roughly around 55 days. And I'm not worried about kale because a lot of kale is pretty cold hardy and they love the cold and the cool weather. And I have a kale that actually survived 10 degrees Fahrenheit last year and it came back to life. Start putting out new shoot and new leaves and it's still surviving right now. Number 3 on the list is Swiss chard. So you can add a little bit color to your garden by doing like a rainbow Swiss chard. And these things love the cold as well. Similar to kale, they are pretty hardy and they love the cool weather. And it only takes them around like 60 days to start harvested. So think about putting some Swiss chard in your garden to add that vivid color of the fall. Number 4 is broccoli. So same thing like the kale and the Swiss chard. This is pretty hardy as well for the frost. Broccoli loves the cold. So the cooler the weather, the sweeter the broccoli is. So the cool weather actually helps the cluster of the broccoli grow bigger because they have the slow growth and all this energy is pushing into that flower cluster. It probably takes around 70 days for you to start harvesting your broccoli. Next on the list is cabbage. And cabbage is pretty cold tolerant as well. It only takes around about 60 days from seed to harvest. So you have plenty of time to start planting your cabbage. Next on the list is beets. And the best thing about beets is that you can eat the roots and the leaves as well. And it's only take around about 60 days to 65 days from seed to harvest. So it depends on your variety that you're planting. Continue with the roots crop family. The next on the list is carrots. Carrots love the cool weather. With the cool and crisp weather in the fall, it gives carrot that extra crunch and sweetness when you pulling it out from the ground. And it's only take around about 70 days to harvest this from seed. Another root crops you can plant is radish, and they love the cool. Just like carrots, it gives you that a little bit of sweetness to balance out the spiciness of the radish, and it only take around 70 days from seed to harvest. I'm also planting more lettuce. So, as I mentioned in July, I planted some more lettuce, but fall is coming. I still continue to plant more lettuce because the lettuce love the cold weather. And the cooler the weather, the better the lettuce. It's preventing them from bolting out so quickly and last you longer. Lettuce take only about 45 days to 60 days from seed to harvest. So it depends on what variety you are planting. And because I'm Asian, the last on my list is the Chinese bok choy. The Chinese bok choy is actually very cold resistant. It can handle the frost pretty well and it only take around about 70 days to harvest. So there it is guys, those are the list of plants I'm starting for my fall garden. So get out there and start your garden. And I will see you guys next time. Make sure to hit the like and the subscribe button.